Mental illnesses, depression, these are very, very real things.
God damn, man, we got it. You know what I mean?
What the hell, man?
And I truly believe that every person...
God damn! What is this? Oh, shit.
Uh-oh. I like shit.
So I don't know anything about this. I'm gonna look at this right now. Oh, let me see here. This is Justin Goodwin. Justin Goodwin said that this is something that just came out, I guess. He says, now I'll ask you this. Are you familiar with the name Logan Paul?
Is he some sort of internet Vine star or something like that?
Yeah. YouTuber, Vine star. Yeah, the guy he's got a series that he's acting in on YouTube Red now.
Okay. Now, I don't know what the story's about, but is he going to drop the N-bomb?
I don't think so. That's been the problem. Because these YouTubers never learn, man.
They're looking like it.
Because they look around the room. They like try to see if anybody's around.
Yeah.
Nigger. And then it's like, oh, shit. I didn't see you million people right there. You didn't hear that, right?
It looks like I'm set up for that, but let's see.
Okay, I don't think that's it. I think that people are mad at him because they say he posed with a dead body. Let me see here.
What?
Hey, Coleman and Oz, as I'm sure you guys know, Logan Paul is catching a lot of heat for posting a video of him recording a dead body in his vlog. I would really like to hear you guys' opinion on it. And there's a link to the video right there. You want to watch this?
Yeah, see what's up with your boy.
Yeah, let's see. He's out there taking selfies with corpses. Let's see what he's doing here.
Chilling with the corpse bride. Let's see.
All right. Let me go ahead and put this full screen so I can see every detail here.
A lot of people are going through a lot of shit in their life. Smiling and laughing is not a portrayal of how I feel. Now, actually, though, guys, all jokes aside, mental illnesses, depression, these are very, very real things.
God damn, man, we got it. You know what I mean?
What the hell, man?
I'm not trying to make light of this either, whatever's about to happen, but I mean, I get it already. You doing so much setup talking about suicide is real and suicide is not a laughing matter. And okay, I know the therapy is shorter than this shit.
Obviously, he's not taking it seriously. How he has that crazy three-eyed hat on? He's trying to talk serious. I'm not taking it seriously. What the fuck is that?
Yeah, he got the alien. Yeah, he had that alien from Toy Story on his head.
Yeah, sure, okay.
Which I get it. He was out in the woods and he just found something, so it was kind of spontaneous. But damn, get to the point, please.
Stay strong. Whatever it is you're going through, anyone can achieve that feeling of being fulfilled and being content. And I truly believe that every person...
God damn!
...place on this earth.
Wait, what?
Wait a minute. What? So what was the graphic part? Did I miss something? Did
we get got just now?
I'm not just saying this. I was gonna set up the camera.
All right.
Huh?
Okay.
Huh?
Oh, yeah, because you sent me. Y'all sent me. What you sent me was not the video. I mean, because I have it right here. Oh, let's see. All right. There's somebody. We didn't get the full video. Let me.
Okay.
Well, I played the video that was given to me, so let me. I don't know what y'all.
What y'all doing?
Okay.
Oh, TMZ got it?
Now, if you don't want to see this, somebody said nobody wants to see a dead body, which apparently that's what he's doing. He's posing with a dead body. So if you don't want to see, I have to show Oz. So if you don't want to see a dead body, I don't want to look at a video with a dead body either. But I have to show Oz. So
Oz wants to see the dead body, so I got to show.
Yeah, we're like stand by me now. Hey, Oz, you want to see a dead body? No, let me see because I don't know what because you sent me the 2-minute video. I don't, and I didn't know what you were talking about. So look, if you don't want to see it, then turn away because apparently we into the video now. Y'all got me to play it, so let's see what it is. I saw the body that they were talking about. It was kind of blurred out, so
what I ain't see it. I'm good.
Yeah,
I'm good. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I see it, and it's not it's not as graphic as I thought it would be, and I cut it off before they went any further. But there was a body there hanging, and here's what you look. I probably shouldn't say anything about this until I know more, or maybe I read a little bit more, because I'm being put on the spot right now. Let me just tell you my feelings based on what I'm given and what I see. It is the same mentality that I see with people who are YouTubers, who are people who are vloggers, with people who are used to putting everything that they see in their life on the internet. And what I mean by that, they do this shit where they have to put it out there. They've seen something that nobody else has seen. They have a fan base, and they have a group of people that they want to actually entertain and appeal to. And they're in such a mindset that they cannot let anything go. Everything has to be out there. It's just like when my wife has to take a picture of every piece of bread that she eats and puts it on Instagram before it gets out there. Every meal, we have to stop and pray to Instagram and take to take a picture and put it out there. I'm not saying that's bad, but we see the mentality that's going on with a lot of people. And it's bullshit if you ask me, because either stick to your true behavior or don't put the picture out there at all. Because what I see right here, and again, I apologize if what I'm seeing is what I'm saying about this is not correct. I'm going by the bits and pieces that I see. But this is somebody that knows that it's probably deep in their head, deep down in their mind, common sense is telling them that this is not right to do. You do not put this image of a dead body out there as disrespectful, if nothing else. And listen, I'm saying, who knows what I would do if I saw that? I'm on the, I make my living on the internet, so I'm not trying to talk down to this guy, but I will tell you that I do find his whole speech about suicide is bad. Seek help if you're suicidal. Go out there and find somebody to talk to. I find all that a little bit soft, and I find that a little bit false, because I also find it as a way to cover up his tracks. It's a way to show this, but also say, I'm not a bad person for doing this, because I've done a call to action to people to get help, and I'm also I'm showing sympathy myself. True sympathy and true respect would be to just not put the video out there at all. I'm not saying don't do it. I know you're a YouTuber and you got millions of people to appeal to, and I get it, but don't give me this false sentiment talking to people about, this long ass rant about suicide and doing a public service announcement. Long ass, boring ass public service announcement. Nothing against the guy. I'm very happy for his success. But I don't buy this whole thing of apologizing and this whole thing of trying to appeal to people with with this message. I don't believe it. But that's me.
Yeah, I agree with you. It's a case where you want to say that suicide's bad, suicide's wrong. I get that, man. I don't think it's sincere. You went to a place called Suicide fucking Park, dude. There was a possibility that somebody is committing suicide in the park. You know what I mean? You ain't go to Disneyland. You went to Suicide Park. All right. So you seeing that there's a possibility of that happening and seeing that. So, again, because going over what we're seeing, we're putting 2 and 2 together and coming up with 5 maybe. But from what we've seen, it just seems kind of half-hearted doing this and then showing it. There's no reason to show it. You know what I mean? You could have just done your public service announcement without showing that if you were sincere about it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you to Suicide Park to tape in Suicide Park.
Yeah.
And you saw somebody commit suicide. What's the coincidence?
Look, I've seen this because I'm full of shit sometimes. I've used this tactic. I'd be like, now I don't really mean anything by this, but punchline, and I know what I'm doing. I'm trying to cover my tracks too. It's a tactic, man. I see it, mm-hmm. but the thing is, you're going to sit up here and start shedding tears and and the other thing, it look like trying really hard to, because you going on this long because that this is fucked up. And I'm not taking any kind of moral stance on this. I'm not saying you're wrong for showing it. I'm not saying that you shouldn't, it's something you shouldn't do, that you shouldn't do. You got no judgment on my part. Like putting up the slogan, "You are not alone." So what are you going to do? You going to all of a sudden start taking calls from everybody that feels suicidal? You know, you're gonna start going out and visiting people. Are you gonna hang out in the fucking the suicide forest and stop every person that's gonna hang themselves? You know, come on, man.
That's just the part that kills me. You went into the suicide forest. What do you expect could have happened in there?
Yeah,
He's like, oh my God, I never saw a dead body before, and this, that, the other. I'm like, well, that could have, that was a big possibility, homie.
Yeah, but the other part is like you're giving,
it's
just like with anything. I mean, you don't even have to apply it to this body. Look, I don't know. Again.
Yeah, you don't know what's going on.
Let me cover my
himself. You don't even know.
Yeah, let me cover my tracks because this is what I would do. I don't think it's cool if you. I mean, like I said, you could say, "Holy shit, we found this dead body, man." Yeah, we never seen this before in our lives. There it is, right there. We're not going to show it too much, but there it is, right there. And yeah, suicide is terrible, people. I'm very shaken by this. This is this is my first time seeing something like this, and I'm done. But no, you had to go off, put on the cheesy piano music. you know what I'm saying? Then playing that Sarah McLachlan abused animal music.
If you're feeling
the alien hat on
or isolated, that's fine. Being depressed is fine. What's not okay is when you don't seek help or talk to people. Don't feel like you have to hide your feelings.
It's one of those things where I feel there's something that I don't like with celebrities where they come out and again, it don't mean anything. I don't mean anything personal, but a lot of celebrities come out and they give lip service to something. And what are you really doing? And I mean, it goes for a regular person, anybody. You really go on this long rant and you go on this long speech, and then you come up saying you are not alone. So what are you going to do after this? Are you going to go and volunteer for suicide hotlines? Are you going to go and volunteer for people who have depression? Are you going to really get your hands into the mix? And since you were so moved by this, are you actually going to try to make a change in this situation? If this really did shake you as much as you claim it did, that's my thing. Don't put on the schmaltz and then don't do anything.
Yeah, put on the song and dance and put out some repetitive slogan. You are not alone. You are stronger than that. Da, 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 da.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you might as well be playing, looking at that body and playing "Eyes of an Angel."
Yeah, I mean, you again, like you say, you want to put some sort of positive message out there. That's fine. At least he could have said it, not read it.
Yeah.
He didn't even say it.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Maybe I'm wrong here. Please tell me if I am, because I really don't want to talk about somebody when if I got them wrong, if they do have good intentions, if I'm reading it, if I'm misreading it, let me know. Because
all I know is, why was he dancing around in the suicide forest with that hat on? What was your intentions? Let me know.
Yeah, that's all I mean. And like I said, I am open to criticism, so I don't. We just got this. I'm just telling you how it looks because it was presented to us as a fiasco. I am assuming that the fiasco is coming from what we noticed right there. So if we're missing something, please set us straight. I don't want to.
Let the brothers know what's going on with that clip.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
Set us straight, please.
Yeah, exactly. Please do. All right, everybody. Well, before we get into trouble. Let me go ahead. If somebody says, I love the chat. They talking about it's the royalty-free piano loop. Yeah, we get that. We get that free music too. Yeah, man. Keep in mind though, when I do this, and here the chat is going further. They're saying, "Yeah, I'm with you, Corey. Unless you're going to do something or volunteer, then I don't want to hear it." That comes from Melissa there.
Right.
Yeah, don't think. I mean, I'm very proud of these people, man. When I say I'm happy I'm proud for them. When you get these young people that go out there and they make their living through YouTube and creativity. I mean, that's what I do myself, and I look at them with positive envy. What I mean by that is I envy some of them, some of these people, but at the same time, I truly respect what they're doing, and I really admire that they got this game down, because YouTube is a game and it's a hustle. But you do see moments where these people get into it and they don't have any kind of manager or person to they don't have a publicist or anybody to go in there and help them out and get them straight, or somebody just to tell them, give them a second opinion and say, don't do this. And you see a lot of that's where you get the N-words. That's where you get the people who go out and shoot a dead body, or so I don't know, man.
Oh, somebody was saying in the chat that he was in the forest just for the creepy factor of it. So he's trying to pull some old Blair Witch shit, probably.
like ghost hunters and shit. Yeah, man.
Yeah,
like you said, you in
okay.
the I mean, this is not an unknown thing that these forests are where people go to commit suicide. So I'm sure that there was a little bit of titillation factor there for that. So I don't know. I don't know.
Sure. All right.
Yeah, there you go.
Info player.
There you go. So there you go, people. We'll probably put this on YouTube, and the people who are his fans, we're not trying to attack. We're just giving an honest opinion. That we really don't want to do that. We're not trying to come in here and start anything with anybody. All right, let's go ahead and get on out of here before we do start something. And that,
Yeah, they're gonna put us in that forest.
yeah,
Let's get out of here.
And just remember, you are not alone. I am always with you on kcoolmans@gmail.com. Yeah, and I had a discussion today about this with our partner, Broadband TV, who's our partner when it comes to YouTube. Because today, I put up a video, and the video got taken down, which is kind of too bad. It doesn't matter too much. It was a video that would have been good to get eyes on our site, but given the subject matter, I don't care if it's taken up or not, or taken off or not. I'm talking about the video that Logan Paul did, and the one that had such a backlash for him. That's the one that's a big controversy right now. And the video that he put up, of course, that shot to millions. But the video that he put up was him in Japan going around, and some people would even say kind of mocking Japanese culture. And he went out to the suicide forest. I ate one of the suicide forests. I don't even know.
Oh, there's several?
I think
I just knew the one from that movie.
yeah, I think there might be a. Is there one? Is this where he went? Okay, so he did go to the suicide forest,
Okay.
and was surprised to see that somebody committed suicide.
Shocking.
Yeah, he's like, oh my god, and this is what's so phony to me about it. Like, oh my god, we don't know what the fuck, man. It's a dead body over there. No, really, everybody, there's a dead body. Like, you're in a fucking suicide forest. What'd you expect to see? But he filmed it, went up close to it, and started laughing. I will say this about him, so that everybody understands where I'm coming from before I start really ranting and raving now. I don't think that, I didn't see the part where he went up and started laughing. He did come back and try to cover his tracks there by saying I was laughing because of a nervous response. Mm-hmm. I never seen anything like this before.
That's plausible.
Yeah, and I look, I'm not judging. Yeah, I say that could be plausible, and didn't see it, so I can't really judge. But what he did after that, and again, I wish I could show the video, but I ain't taking the risk anymore because that might get flagged. But he started doing this whole thing. Did you see this video?
No, it's taken down.
No.
Oh, you mean the apology?
Yeah.
No, I
Yeah.
read about it. I didn't see the video.
It was this long thing. It was almost like, and this is the way I said it. He wanted to have it both ways. They were showing the body. He didn't monetize the video. You can't even monetize it. YouTube will prevent you from monetizing that. Mm-hmm. But he didn't monetize it. He said, for obvious reasons, we're not going to monetize this video. So a lot of people are saying how sick and terrible he is because he's trying to make money. He did not do that. But what he did do is that he did post the video anyway, and then tried to sit back and give this long ass PSA
right.
about suicide, putting up the hotline number, talking about how suicide is not a joke. Take suicide seriously. However, I'm going to post this video and titillate my fans anyway. And I just said that is such bullshit, man. Watching what little I saw last night for the first time, I said that is so false. That is such bullshit. If you're going to go out of your way to post a video like that and then put up a hotline and do a call to action for everybody else but you, what are you going to do? If you're going to talk about how serious suicide is, you got a hotline out there, it's not a joke, and you put up your tagline at it is like, you are not alone. Well, bitch, you need to get your ass out there and volunteer. You need to maybe be on a suicide hotline with people. You need to talk to people. You need to do something besides sitting on your ass and doing lip service for it. And doing some crummy little PSA. That's my opinion.
Do we know he's not doing that?
No, we don't. And that's what I said. I told people to let me know if he's doing that, but the chance probably never came. And I don't know if that would have been the case because everybody's telling me. And again, I don't know these guys too well. I am familiar with them, yes, but I'm not going to sit up here and talk to them, talk about them about how bad they are and whatnot because people have told me that they're assholes. Mm-hmm. And from what I read, they can be. Mm-hmm. They're in a neighborhood right now where
trying to get kicked out.
Yeah, they're in a neighborhood where they are where they are actively and gleefully bothering their neighbors. Mm-hmm. This is something where I've been hearing from everybody about how annoying they are. At this point, they are It's everything. And I've heard this about, the YouTube culture in general with these people who get YouTube fame. Everything is about the clicks, the views, the hits. It's always about their fans. There's little reality that's going on there. And these guys are those people right now. They're disrupting people's lives. They don't have any consideration for others unless people are paying attention to them. Now, this is what I've been told. And this is part of the problem. This is leading to something else that I was talking to today with somebody, and somebody that actually gives me good advice on what we do all the time. Well, I'm gonna let you guys chime in on this, because what's pissing me off with this is that these are people who and everybody's in on it. First of all, let me start with this to show you how I feel. Aaron Paul was, I guess,
Jake Paul or
Aaron?
Logan
No,
Paul?
Aaron Paul.
Jake or Logan? Oh, Aaron Paul.
Aaron Paul. Aaron Paul. Hear me. Let me finish. Aaron Paul. Aaron Paul. Aaron Paul is what I'm talking about. Not
Jesse Pinkman?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to get clear.
Read my lips, Aaron Paul.
Okay.
Now, I'm not confused or mixed up.
Okay.
Need for Speeds, Aaron Paul.
Yes. Aaron Paul, I guess he just been getting a lot of people who confuse him with these other folks because he lost it. I guess a lot of people have been emailing Aaron Paul and tweeting Aaron Paul and saying,
You stop being an asshole.
You are a terrible person. What kind of asshole are you? How dare you in Japan walking around looking at dead body? Like, man, I'm in America. I'm at home.
I'm not working.
Yeah. Aaron Paul, the reason why I'm bringing up Aaron Paul, because Aaron Paul, he went on and talked about Logan Paul, and just came and just didn't hold back. Came and said, "Dear Logan Paul, how dare you? You disgust me. I can't believe that so many young people look up to you. So sad. Hopefully this latest video woke them up. You are pure trash, plain and simple. Suicide is not a joke. Go rot in hell." Now, the reason I'm bringing that up is because I can understand Aaron Paul. He's probably just tired of people blaming him for what Logan Paul did, and he's not the same person. But there's a lot of people out there who are like, "You are a terrible person. You are a horrible person. I hope you die. I hope you have, I hope you experience what, kill yourself.
Don't kill yourself. Oops. I mean,
yeah." And the reason why I brought that up is because, first of all, I want to say these people are who they are because of us. These people have been influenced by their fans to go out. This whole internet, YouTube culture, and other vlogging cultures have influenced people to go out and do crazy things.
Sure.
And that is why they are encouraged to do what they do. That's why they're encouraged to be as obnoxious as they are. So it's kind of a vicious circle that we put these people into, and then I don't think that. I think to look at these guys and see what they did and call it terrible. Yes, it was terrible. It was a very bad thing that they did, and I think they need the harsh backlash that they're getting. Unfortunately, yeah, they do, because too many people they get a backlash, and then it just people forget about it and they move on to the next thing. So I think having it like this, I'm sorry that it has to be that way, but yeah, I think they need it. But the whole thing is that we're kind of falling into that whole internet culture too. So quick to call somebody, "You are the worst person I've seen. You are horrible. You are terrible." I think what they did is awful, but it was also misguided, and it was somewhat of a mistake that was influenced by the culture that they are in. I think it's something that these guys, they're millionaires. It might not be an easy lesson for them to learn, but I think there is a lesson to learn here. And can they be made better people out of this? I think that we probably need to see, judging them as terrible people for the rest of their lives. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, I mean, calling them trash and the worst human beings possible. It's a bit much, but hey, it's par for the course with the internet.
I know a lot of people in the chat, they're like, this guy, nah, fuck him. He doesn't deserve a second chance.
He's not going to learn from this. I mean, here's the reason why I say that is because it's gone two ways for him. One is people are hearing his name who've never heard of him before. True. And then two is like, all right, we've seen this in the past with YouTube where people come out and do stuff that's I'm not going to say as crazy as, showing a dead body on camera, but just something wild is like it shouldn't be done, and they're still fine. PewDiePie still around. Yeah. JonTron still chugging through his show. It's
getting out of hand, and this is why I'm bringing this up again, because now it's messing up people like me and all the other people who are not doing anything. And the reason why is because YouTube They let these people do whatever they're doing because they rake in millions. And then when they get in trouble, they don't learn to go in and handle those assholes. No, it's like everybody has to suffer now.
Yeah.
You know, everybody has to come in because people like me are easier to punish instead of those people.
Right.
You know, there's more money involved, and I get it. But if you were so concerned about the environment that you keep on YouTube, lessons should be learned that these stars that you have, go in there and start handling them. Go in there and start making rules for them before they get out of hand, and then people like us have to fucking suffer.
Well, that's the thing. They're retroactively writing the rule book. Like, oh, well, you can't say this now because of, PewDiePie did that, or you can't do this now because Logan Paul did this. So yeah, they're not doing a good job on it.
Not only are they it's almost like they're giving these big money people pat on the wrist because they're influencers. We don't want to go in and mess with that. But yet, when you do that, you really are risking the livelihood of smaller people who are making money. And I think that's a really shitty thing to do. This whole thing of there's too much money to be fucking around and making this up as you go along. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing to be played with, and they know this. They can do this. And in this whole thing about making these rules up as you go along because of what these people did, when you do let them slide and they get back out there and they start doing this shit again, you just create another cycle of encouraging people to do it.
Even if this person is getting 10 million views, like that's not hurting YouTube at all. So like, why wouldn't you like come a little bit hard, like you said, directly at them as opposed to just ruining your whole experience on YouTube?
I'm just saying that these are kids. And when I say kids, I'm talking about kids and very young people, or people who are in their 20s who came from being teenagers. These are people that need stricter rules. These are people that need to be handled, not by their managers, not by their handlers, by you two. These are the people who need to go in and start saying, all right, this has happened over and over and over again. And now YouTube is starting to think about it because advertisers are pulling away. Now, I don't see how you don't see how this right here is going to continue to make advertisers nervous. Make advertisers scared to do. That's why they're scrubbing this off of YouTube. Normally, if advertisers weren't saying anything, this shit would still be floating around.
Right.
We see that fucking dead body right there, clear as day.
Right.
Shit, they put dollar signs on that fucking dead body, man. They are doing this because of advertisers, and you're not helping when advertisers are looking at these influencers. You know what they're influencing? They're influencing people in the wrong way. They're influencing people to turn away and not give money to anything. You need to control these kids. That's as simple as that.
Now, I don't know if it's true, but I did see a comment from somebody that while he didn't monetize the video of the dead body, he has monetized the video of his apology.
Really?
Yeah.
That would make sense.
See, and he's getting millions of views for that apology. And I think they should, I think they might have taken that down.
Millions of views. He's getting interviewed on national news channels. His name is being put in papers and on websites. So his name is getting out there. So like, this is he did a horrible, horrible thing, but as it comes, there's no such thing as bad publicity, and he's using it.
I didn't know who he was until this story broke. I had no idea who he was, and I'm now unhappy that I do know who he is because of this.
You can't tell me fucking Google, who's creating goddamn cyborgs and shit now. You can't stop a fucking YouTuber.
That's too hard, man. That's a little difficult.
You can't.
We can put life on Mars, but no, we can't stop that.
If he used a Disney song in one of his videos, they'd yank that shit real quick. And like copyright strikes, they do not fuck around. So, yeah, they don't really have an excuse.
Well, Disney's scarier than a dead body.
Yeah.
They're gonna take me out real quick.
Yeah, it's I feel bad for the people who get caught up in this for some reason. Somehow, there was one month. I personally lost about $2 or $3 grand out of not for the business, me, because of a fuck up that somebody did. Wow. Yeah, that's why I'm not playing with this. This is. If it was just something that happened and I lost money, I'd be like, oh, let me find something else because this you can't depend on this to last long. But this is something that can be controlled. This is something that can be done. Google, man, the fuck y'all about to make a time machine or some shit, and y'all can't handle YouTubers.
They can. They just choose not to.
It's,
'cause you don't want to piss off the person that's bringing in
millions of dollars.
Yeah.
That's what it is. You know, if the Paul brothers are making millions themselves, think how much YouTube is getting.
Well, that's the thing, though. It's like, all right, if YouTube is in this position of power where they can't do this, it's like, all right, if we get rid of the Logan Paul squad, like, where else are they going to go? Like, you still have to use YouTube.
Yeah,
The
chat.
the low gang.
Yeah. No, Chad is.
You know their name?
Oh, really?
I did my research.
The low gang. Wow, man. I love when Martin knows more about this shit than I do. Like, Martin can tell you about the Disney Channel shows, Nicktoons, all that stuff, man. People they're in the chat and they're like, wow, $2,000 or $3,000. They're like, no wonder you mad and talking about this. You goddamn right. You know, this is not a game. And the thing is, I lost that for 1 month. There are people out there like the Real Rejects. Mm-hmm. Those guys are, we met them. They're very nice guys, and we met them before
dudes.
Yeah, we met them before they even were on YouTube. Right when they were getting started, they had something going where they were making money. They were paying their rent, and something happened to where it just disappeared. Mm-hmm. And no one's saying anything to them. No one's helping them out. They just lost their income.
God help you if we get to like 5 million subscribers on YouTube and something like this happens, you're gonna lose way more than $3,000.
I'm getting the fuck out. If I make $1 million on YouTube, I'm gone because I ain't losing that shit over some kid that's doing something stupid in the video and I gotta suffer for his dumb ass. Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. The day that it was something that went on with Adpocalypse. That was the day that PewDiePie fucked up.
Oh, the nigga.
That's when I lost $3,000.
Yeah.
I knew some people lost 10,000. It's not even about me. People can lose everything because of one dipshit who has some influence and does something stupid. YouTube, get your shit together, man. Please. Yeah, I'm fucking mad about this.